Hello and welcome! Earlier than I should be live, yet still I am. Well, it was like 10 seconds before. And just on time. And yes, I'm alone here because if you remember, last week Caleb told you where is where is he leaving for 3 weeks on vacation, which country. So if you were listening, tell me in the chat, do you remember which country is he visiting for 3 weeks with his family? Camping. It is no clues. I won't tell you any clues. As I am not getting any clues what game is going to be free next week, and that's really, I can't remember last time we did no spoiler on upcoming games on Epic Game Store, free games. Usually, if we don't know, it means there's a special event. I don't think that's it. Occasionally, it happens like 2 times a year that we don't know what's coming, if there's anything coming at all. So we'll see what is after Pilgrims. But if you remember, I have told you last week, I think Pilgrims will be free as a mobile game for starting today. And that I can confirm. Pilgrim will be free, not only on PC, but also on mobile phone. So you get both versions as well. Hello, Legion Rights, Astra Joss, Richard Lindo, and more people are coming. Do you remember where Caleb said he's going to be last week? If you do remember the name of the country, let me know. This time I remember. I usually don't remember, but this time I do remember. So it's not because I don't know. I do know. And I know he is not listening because he's outside camping and probably, yeah, not a good time for him to watch. So he won't be in the chat. He'll be back in 3 weeks. So it will be 3 opioid then? No, close. It was not Poland. Anything else? It was a little bit further than Poland. Much further. We even showed map last week. It's okay if you don't remember. Just if you do, I'm wondering if there's someone else has a bad memory as me, remembering where Caleb is going. I don't know why this is special, but this time I do remember. Usually I don't remember. So if you don't remember, it's okay. I almost never remember. Hello! Not Netherlands. Even further than that. Vizzy says he was talking about hiking on a mountainside. Yes. So which mountains or in which country? It is not country that people go to visit as often. Kyrgyzstan, Tomasz Masoic. Kyrgyzstan, yes it is. You are correct, Kyrgyzstan. Also, 83 Bongo. Kyrgyzstan, you do remember. Yes, so he is hiking on the mountains with his wife, not his daughter, but with his wife. For 3 weeks, hopefully he will have a good weather. Let's check his weather. We have still 2 minutes, so we have time. Kyrgyzstan weather. Because he's gonna be camping. Okay, good. Caleb, good. Today, good. Tomorrow, ooh, very hot. But it might rain. Maybe not so bad. But he's going to be in the mountains, so he might be, yeah. Hopefully it's fine for him. It's really hot, about 30 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty hot. And 1 minute. I have asked you, did you try Legion TD2? Because you have 1 more minute to claim it. As well as Mafia, which nobody cares. But only 8% of people who replied to this said yes, and it's great. A lot of people say it's a great game, so you have last chance to claim it, because 29% of people who are watching right now said no, I'm not interested, I'm not going even to claim it. Always claim it. Just for the fact, well, two facts. one fact is the more games that you're going to claim from Epic, even those you don't want, you're selling Epic, I want free games. Continue giving us free games, because there will be something I will like later perhaps. The second reason would be continue growing your library bigger and bigger, and maybe someday you'll give it to someone else and he's gonna say, you have Legion TD 2? That's such a great game after all the updates, and it's such a classic. And you'll have it. So that's the second reason. And so we are getting Keylockers, Pilgrims on PC and on mobile phone, and I have no idea what's coming next this time. Maybe nothing is coming next week. So let's check. Yep, maybe nothing is coming. That's why we don't know. There's nothing prepared from Epic for the next week. So how long did it take? Almost 6 years. Almost 6 years. We're gonna have a channel's birthday in 2 weeks. So that will be kind of a bad timing for Epic to stop giving away games at the end of July. So yeah, that's not it. It's usually this is happening. This is happening. Yeah. So we're gonna give it a few minutes and we're gonna see. I'm gonna end this poll. And Vizzy is excited for the Keylocker. Okay, good for you. I do like turn-based strategies, so I guess that would be my kind of game. Pilgrims is actually checkmate game from Amanita Design. And I don't know if you know, but I am Czech and we're streaming. I am streaming from Czech Republic. Caleb, my co-host, he's not Czech, he's American, yet he is living in Czech. So he's like half Czech, kind of. So just so you know. There's 2 games next week. I believe you. I believe you. I believe. Yes, there it is. 112 operator, which is a repeat. No way. Last week, somebody said, I wish Road Rage, what was it? Road Rage was free. And Road Rage is a classic and Road Redemption is like a spiritual sequel. So, wow. At least one person will be really happy. So, yeah. This is Road Rage exactly. So, an arcade game on motorcycles. Not simulation, because, you know, you have weapons, so you can be kind of a bad guy and be the first one who's going to finish the race, but in a bloody way. Yeah, so let's see the trailer. So it is 3D now. The original was 2D, very pixelated, but it was basically the same. Even without weapons, you could just kick. Oh, shared screen, split screen, perfect. We don't have a lot of racing games, so once again, this is not. Well, yeah, this is a racing game. I mean, I think every single time Epic gave us a racing game, it was something was like different about it, and this is definitely another different racing game because it's an arcadey action with weapons, melee weapons. I don't think there's any rockets. Let's check on Steam. How popular is it? And you might not remember, but I remember Road Rage. Is it on Steam? Pretty old game. That's not it. I want to see the classic. Show me the classic. Was it called Road Rage? I think so. Wait. Classic, I said. Maybe it was different? Do you know, guys, what game am I thinking? Yes! Road Rash. Okay, not Road Rage, but Road Rash. Yes, this is what I was thinking about. Road Rash. And now Road Redemption. So you see it's kind of like ripoff or spiritual successor. It's from 2019. Got over 10,000 very positive reviews. Good. It's single player, shared split screen. It's on great sale for almost, well, €2.5. Don't buy it because it's going to be free next week from Epic Game Store, which is awesome. This is not a repeat. This is a repeat. 112 operator, 112 operator was free when? Who remembers before I check? I think during Christmas, during December last year. Let's see. Let's see. Where do I have it? Do I have it? Maybe I lost the card. Where is it? I don't have a card for that. So, all free games from Epic. I forget to save the card. That's okay. PC Gamer, there it is. And 112 operator. It's not there. Wait. It was free. But it was the operator. Was it? Oh, so it was never free because 2023 we got 11. Oh, is it the same game? It might be the same game though. Let's check. Let's check if there's any difference actually. So 911 operator versus 112 operator. Maybe there's no difference. Let's see. Or maybe there is. Let's see. Okay. 112 operator is from 2020. Okay. So before we got all the game, and next week we're going to get a newer game. I feel like we did get the operator already, but maybe I'm wrong. It seems, and then we got the operator, which was the FBI agent, right? Was it? Yes. So we got a lot of operators on Epic, but this time, this is what we got last time in 2000. Well, yeah, not December last year, but 2023 September. And next week we're going to get a sequel, 112 or 112 operator, with very positive reviews. Going back, yeah, both games has very positive reviews, so it was never free. So both non-repeated games, good. 21 euros. We did review the previous game and it's fun. I don't think it's fun for like 10-20 hours, but it's definitely fun for 2-3 maybe 4 hours, because I remember, I don't know about the sequel, but I remember the original. It was fun until I got the same situations over and over again. I guess there was not enough, so there was not enough variety, but if there's enough variety in the sequel, could be great. Could be great. And yeah, this week Pilgrim, this will change. Mafia Epic Alchemy will change into Pilgrim. So Pilgrim is now free for PC and for mobile phone. You should go and claim both, as I will do so. Joe XD played 911 operated, very repetitive. Yeah, you get exactly the same feeling as me. So it's the same thing. Yeah. The Operator was a great game. That's the one I didn't try, that we got recently. Let me get Kiloka as well, because I do like turn-based. How did that turn into Legion? Okay, let me go back. Exotic Gamer, welcome. Tech Ninja, how is it going? It's going well, considering there's no co-host next to my left. Is it on your left? No, on your right, my left. But he'll be back. Yes. And the virus says 112 is the updated version. So yeah, if it's updated version, there could be more variety in the possible like phone calls, which is good, because that's what the game definitely needs. More variety, more possibilities, more different phone calls. Because if you get the same phone call like 3 times, it's kind of annoying. Like you're saving someone, but you know it's the exactly same phone call, same voice, same everything. And then that's, at least for me, when I break from the like immersion. Yes. Okay, let me read some comments. Next we get smooth operator. Yeah, maybe more operators are coming. Road Redemption might be free on mobile too for next week. Or operator. I think the operator game is also on mobile phone, so it could be Road Redemption, but I think it will be operator. And 112 is the European version, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think so too. So it is the sequel, and they changed the location from States to Europe, I believe. Exotic Gamer says, is Road Redemption the same as Road Rash, or does it have the similar things? I talked about it before you arrive, I guess, Exotic Gamer. Yes, that's what I checked, and it seems to be a spiritual successor. But I did not check who is it from. So developer, if they have any other games, they got Kingmakers. And Kingmakers, Kingmakers. That's a game that is coming soon in October. Okay, so they're getting another game. Good for them. Quite a different game, even though same kind of melee combat. And Pixel Dash Studio, okay, that's their first game. I'm checking the developers and publishers, because if I check them, we know what to expect, or we have a bigger chance to expect any other games from them. Yeah, like Killing Floor 2 we got from Epic. Deceive Inc. Oh yes, this publisher is giving everything to Epic. I mean, they're selling it to Epic, and Epic gives a lot of games from this developer. Look, Killing Floor 3 just released, right? So not yet, probably in the future, but Deceive, Shooter 2, Man-Eater, Killing Floor, Rising Storm 2, and that's it. But quite a few games, yeah. Like 50% of the games they made, or they helped to release, they already sold to Epic, and then Epic is giving it away, or already gave it away. And Tech Ninja asks, any thoughts about when the next AAA is coming out? And why is it most likely Dying Light 2? Dying Light 2 is possible because Dying Light 1 was free. And since the next Dying Light is coming, I don't know if it's called Dying Light 3. I don't think so. There's something else in the title. But you're right. AAA games, it's July, and every single month, basically, we got one AAA game. So August, perhaps, another AAA game. And if you don't have enough games from Jack, you can claim these 2 games on GOG. One is Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. Great old game. I'll show you. There's a lot of Star Wars games. I mean, a lot. Not recently, but a lot. And this was was it the third person, or was it the first person? I think it was the first person. First person, like a Doom kind of game. Yes. Quite old, but great game. And the second one is Venba. And Venba, I'll be giving a second key as well, because I have it on Prime Gaming as well, so let me give it Venba. So, second key. What is it? A cooking game? Narrative cooking game. That looks definitely like a game that could be free from Epic as well. Is it from India? The topic looks like it. And there it is. Key for the second person. First was from Jack, a key, and now it's for myself. There was also a second game if you're interested in. I think most of you won't be. So if you look at this game and you like it, you have a pretty good chance to get it, because I don't think many people from our viewers would like to claim this game. But you're claiming it on, what is it called? Legacy games. Not GOG, but legacy games. You're going to insert the key that is right here. And you're going to insert it to Legacy Games launcher or website. Legacy Games. I'm putting it to chat as well. There it is. And already I can also mention 3 sets for Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is a game maker that is totally free. Anybody can make a game in Unreal Engine. If you, well, it should be user friendly, and I guess it is to some point, but you know, big studios use Unreal Engine too. So even though it is intuitive, kind of, it is kind of also like customizable. So you can make any game basically in it. And these sets are really helping, because if you're not game designer, if you're not someone who can make 3D modeling, you can just claim these, keep them forever, and make a game with these sets. You just load the whole map, or you just take, I don't know, you just take any simple pumpkin, perhaps, from the game. It's up to you. So you can claim those, keep them forever. Traditional Chinese style, if you're making like a Wukong game, or any, yeah, very nice details, Chinese village, or of course any game needs a character, and this could be even enemy, or it could be even the main character. And I don't think there's any game with a lizard character as a main character, as the only possible character. Of course in Skyrim you can play as, or Elder Scroll games you can play as lizard, but there's not that many. And usually it costs, how much is that? Like 20 euros. And now it's free. Lizard Man Berserker. Very detailed. And for free. And if you're making any game, maybe I should ask, are you making any game? Or have you tried to make a game before? That's what I'll ask. Yes, in Unreal Engine. Yes, in other engine. Not. Oh, yes. Yes, in Game Maker. Or no, not yet. Let's put it like this. Because I have tried. I have failed a few times. So that's about me. How about you? Have you tried it? And in what game maker, I wonder? Yes, any of you can make AAA game. With actually like a community, we could make a game together, right? Because maybe one of you is a good 3D modeler, another is good programmer. We could make a game together. As Should You Play It game? What game should we make? Definitely RPG, maybe turn-based RPG. Legionites tried to make FPS game. Yeah, as Joe XD asked how it ended. Well, if he says he tried, it ended not completing it. I think a lot of people are starting a game, but it is the hardest part of creating a game is actually finishing it. And I know that from my own personal Because I tried and I didn't finish. Is there more games? Well, got 4 games here, 5. What more games do you want? There will be pilgrims here. Mafia is gone. What more games do? Well, if you meant here on Prime Gaming, not this week, maybe next week, there might be more games. It's up to Prime Gaming. Whenever they give games on GOG or any launcher that I can give the key, I will. And some of you, like Jack, are giving the keys as well, so you can just feel free to put it into chat. Tech Ninja says, together we will build the next Expedition 33. Surely. Expedition 33 is on my to play game in the future. Shoban needs Minecraft Java Edition. If you need it, why don't you get it? Adrian Langsford tried with Godot. Didn't finish it either. Lost interest. Yes, that's the problem, because making a game needs a lot of dedication, because you don't usually finish a game in a week, month. It takes months or years to finish. That's why people lose interest. That's why I lost interest as well. Kaitor followed a tutorial for Flappy Bird in Unity and still messed up. Well, yeah. I mean, Flappy Bird is a simple game, but even the simple games are hard to finish. Any game is hard to finish when you are making it. And LSRB said, someone made Minecraft in a Minecraft. That's a good psychological question. It's not a question, it's a statement, but still yet. So 50% of you have not tried to develop a game, which means 50% of you have actually tried it. And most of you actually used the other engine. So what other engine did you use outside of Unreal Engine and Game Maker? We got Godot here. Any other Game Maker program? Maybe you will inspire more people. Okay. Alexander made a dungeon crawler or speedrun game this year together with a few friends as a high school examination project. Really? Is it online? Is it on Steam? We can check it out and give you some shout out using Godot. Okay, perfect. Vixon Waiter. We got quite a few game developers here in the chat, because Vixon Waiter said, I tried making a game and I coded one-to-one from this YouTube tutorial, but mine was different. Crazy how one tiny mistake can change everything. Yes, well, I'm building websites, so I know I'm not coding. I'm using a WordPress, which is free system where everybody can use. But you know, you change one thing and all your website can like crumble, fall down. Just one tiny thing, that's all that matters. Darklight used his own engine. Nice. Vizzy used Unity. And Legionite says, I never see games developed with CryEngine anymore. Yes, I guess maybe it's, yeah, there was Crysis, right, on CryEngine. Yeah, not that many. It means it's probably too difficult to create it with. I guess Unreal Engine is more easy to use, and there's a lot of presets that you can use, so it makes it easier. Or like a Unity or other. But Emrys used CryEngine, and CryEngine is free, isn't it? Also, I think so. Free editor. Let's check. I think it was released as free some time ago. 2020? Yes. Is it free? Yeah, it's free. So you can download it. Yeah, definitely not as many people are using it. But yeah, some games that maybe yeah, okay. Crysis. There's an animation set. That's not the whole game. But I see, is this the Deliver Us to the Moon game over there that we got from Epic? Don't know which one is this one. But yeah, definitely Unreal Engine or Unity is more used. Ayush says Subnautica 2 being developed on Unreal Engine. Yeah, lots of mobile games also. Emery says yes, it's free and it's more performative than Unreal Engine. Okay. Emery says I also have content like Unreal Engine. Ark Survival Ascent is developed on Unreal. Yeah, a lot of games are developed on Unreal Engine. I don't know if it's the most used game engine for games. It's definitely probably not the best, but maybe most versatile right now. And good point. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is on CryEngine. I forget about that. I think he's right. And Emirates use CryEngine and Unreal Engine since both use C++ programming language. Yes, if you can use programming language, I can't. If you can, it's definitely even better for making games. Legion Knight says Unreal Engine 5.6 is the top game engine at the moment. It seems so, yeah. I just asked, can you do some research about Unreal Engine system requirements? I can. We have even a video about what is it and some base things, how to use it. Minimum system requirements are here, so you should have a quad core, 2.5 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM, but of course the bigger the map will be, the more RAM you'll need. And what graphic card? 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah. So you might run it on almost anything, but it might be slow. But some game developers, and we know some, there was one guy, I think from Romania. We played his game, and when we played it and recorded it, he told us it was the first time he saw the game actually running fast, because he was making game on the low-end PC, so it wasn't as fast for him. So you can still make games even if it's not as fast. It's kind of annoying because rendering takes a lot of time, and just it's possible. It's possible, just saying. It's just, as Emre says, if it's open world 3D game, it might need more RAM. Yeah. In Unreal Engine, if you make small map, it's fine for lower PCs, but if you make like a big map, it will take some time. Yeah. I also wanted to talk about anime because you recommended me Frieren anime, and I have started watching it. I have watched 10 episodes so far. Is that the guy who recommended this to me? Because you have recommended a lot of great options, a lot of great animes, but I have chosen the one from your recommendation, the one that I thought looks most interesting to me. And I have to say, it is very unique. It doesn't look like it. It looks like an ordinary anime, yet it is very different to any anime what I was watching, because it is slow paced, and it starts. I won't go into spoilers. I haven't finished it yet. I'm on 10th episodes out of, I think, 26, so almost in the hell. And especially the first few episodes, I like. Usually the anime has like a goal, right? Like there's a goal. You're saving the world. You're trying to get stronger. You're trying to have revenge. Frieren is total opposite. First episode is you just ended a 10-year expedition with your friends. You have saved the kingdom, and now there's nothing else to do. So very slow-paced anime, which is good for me because I can just watch one episode a day. It doesn't make me to rush into it, and it's kind of an emotional, even though there's kind of not much happening, it's kind of emotional, and it's very interesting. It's about this girl elf and her party that's basically dead because she's an elf. She lives longer than the others. So far, I think it's very interesting. Very slow paced. I think it will be worth after I finish it, but so far it's a little bit boring as well. So far so good. I'll keep on watching, and I'm sure there will be some like satisfaction maybe near the end, because a lot of people say this is an underrated anime, but in order to say for sure, I need to finish it. So good recommendation, guys. Watch Solo Leveling. I have asked you for a recommendation after I watched Solo Leveling. So Solo Leveling already done. Great anime. I can wait for another episode. This is an anime where it's fine if I watch another one or not. Today, tomorrow, I don't care. But Solo Leveling, I watch like 2 episodes a day. Very addicting. Yes. And one last thing I want to tell you, since we have 2 more weeks alone with me and you guys, no Caleb, I will give you a choice. We can play a game next week for 2 weeks, and the choice will be from my Steam library. So I'll show you my Steam library. I think we're back. Thank you. I don't know what happened, but the mic was suddenly muted. Thank you. So I'll say it again. Next week, there will be 2 more weeks, just me, before Caleb comes. And I like to do some gameplay with you. So I have 2 possibilities and like to tell you which of the games should I play. Resident Evil 4 I bought recently, so we could start it together. Haven't started it yet. From Richard Lindow, I got recommended Her Story, bought it just for $1, so we could play that. Or I have a library of 349 games. Let me try to get this last. So it's without it. Bardic. Why is Bardic still there? Well, annoying, but what can we do? Or I'll show you the whole library and you tell me if there's any other game that I should play next week, starting next week. Remake. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is the remake. Thank you for telling me that you didn't hear me. I don't know why, the cable or something. Not Caleb, but cable. I will make a poll. I just need you to tell me few names of the games. We could still play a game that was free from Epic. So if there's a game that... Okay, so I see Detox says Resident Evil 4. Exotic Games says Amnesia. Okay. Amnesia, there's three of them, I think. I finished it, but we still could. Let's see if there's more games you want me to play. Aragami 2 looks interesting. It's a great game. Stealth game. Stealth with Ninja. Can't go wrong with that. Legion Ride says also Resident Evil looks fun. Vizzy is for Bioshock. Joe XD is for Achilles. Emrys for Bioshock. So we have 2 for Bioshock, 2 for Resident Evil. Mad Max. I've never played the Mad Max. People say it's an underrated game. Prince of Persia, Wire Within. Metal Gear Solid, if you have it. Of course I have it. I have like 100 hours in the game. I have the Ground Zero and the Metal Gear 5 I have. There's another for Bioshock. Dead Space, I never played. Dead Island, okay. So far we have the most for Bioshock and Resident Evil. Give me more. Give me more names of the games you'd like to see me dredge. Never played the Dredge. I know Caleb played it. Yeah, there's a lot of games like where not even a half yet. But let's just brainstorm. Elden Ring. Well, I've played Elden Ring gameplay quite a few times, live even. So you can check that. More people for Elden Ring, but I already tried Elden Ring, so we need to try something. Killing Floor 3. I don't have Killing Floor 3. I have only the second one. Any horror game. Well, somebody said Amnesia, so Amnesia. But I don't get that. Well, you know what? Resident Evil 4 is kind of a horror game as well. Alan Wake, good story. Yes. Okay, another one for killing Resident Evil 4. Or Killing... Only the games I own, okay? I don't own Killing Floor 3, but I do own Resident Evil 4 or Bioshock. I don't own Hollow Knight. Unfortunately. But maybe there is a game that you see behind me and you like to see me play. Play Doom 3, the original. I played it before. Don't remember if I have it on Steam. Okay. Let's go a little bit faster. Hopefully you can still see a little bit faster. Now we're in the 50% of the library. V-Rising, Kara, Gothic Remake, demo. We could play some demo. If there's enough people who wants me to play a specific demo, I would play demo. What about Darkwood or Fears to Fathom? Darkwood I should have on Epic. Never played it. Max Payne 3, finished it, but if you want me, I would play it. There's a lot of games, yeah. Joe XD, more coffee, why not? Vizzy is also for Max Payne 3, okay. Stellar Blade, I have only demo version. Okay, so we're at the end. So I think the most votes got for, so which game would you like me to play next week live? So, Resident Evil 4 remake or Bioshock or Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3. And I don't think there was a fourth option that people said a lot. Let's go some new game demo. Let's go with that and let's decide together. It is up to you. You vote to change the future of next 2 weeks on Should You Play It? Well, okay. Let's see. So far, Resident Evil 4 wins. Which I'm glad for, because I bought it for a good reason. I bought it to play it someday. And why not to start it with you guys? I will be happy to. Where is it? I think it's here. Over here, you see? I have not played even a minute yet. I have played... Did I play all Resident Evils? I have not played the Village. But besides Village, I think I have played almost all the Resident Evil, like the main games. There's a lot of like, even like a mobile game now. No, like the normal Resident Evil, I've played them all. I finished Resident Evil 4. But I have not started the remake. I forgot Chase Horizon. If more people would say Chase Horizon. Exotic Gamer says, please, you better complete Resident Evil 4 remake. Max Payne 3 Rockstar copyright. Ah, that's a good point. I don't think it's copyrighted. If I live gameplay Max Payne 3, I don't think that would be a problem. But seems like Resident Evil 4 it is. Let's see how long it is. That's myself. To change here back. Resident Evil 4. How long? Let's see. 16 hours. Okay, we could do it. I'm kind of a faster player. But it can take up to 20 to 25 hours. So not so bad. We can start it together. Maybe if Caleb likes it. Or if you like it. Maybe it's more about you. Less about Caleb. If you like it enough. Then we might finish it. It is Resident Evil 4, so I will install it for next week. And of course, we will talk about free games, but after the review, after we see what the games we are getting next week and so on, after I give away keys from Prime Gaming and everyone, then I'll play Resident Evil 4 live. I need to test it to run it smoothly. I won't do speedrun because this will be my first play. But you know, I play pretty fast, so it might not be a speed run, but it might be quite fast run. So thank you for letting me choose the gameplay. And have a great weekend. I will now go and make a video this week in free gaming, so you know all the games that are free this week. Not only these, because there's so many more. You have no idea. You probably have an idea because you're watching our series, right? Series of This Week in Free Gaming. Every single week we're telling you like about 20 games that are free somewhere, somehow. So thank you for being here with me. Next week there will be live gameplay, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I'd like to see you next time. Also, we have just recently made quite a few gameplays. One will be still releasing tomorrow. But just so you know, if you want to check it out, it is the games that it's been just released. Wildgate, online multiplayer game. Holy Shoot, a great action single player game. And there will be one more tomorrow. So check it out. You have a good chance to talk to developers because these gameplays are sponsored. So if you're going to watch these gameplays and ask something in the comments, the developers actually might be more likely to interact with you as well. So that's something cool. So have a great one, and I hope to see you next time.